Hi, welcome back to Grayson's Homeschooling. Today my mom's going to be helping me make granola. First, need some oats.
4 cups of oats.
Brown sugar. 1 stick of margarine. Some ground cinnamon, half teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And 1/2 cup of nuts. We are using raw almonds and
Walnuts.
First you take 1 stick of margarine and melt it together with 1 cup of brown sugar and 1/4 cup water.
I'm chopping up almonds and walnuts, and I have a 1/2 cup here, so I'm just chopping up a few. I'll do almonds first, and then I'm going to do the walnuts, and when I get it full, then it's full. I'm not getting precise on this whole nut thing. But, so while she's doing that, I'm doing the nuts.
Melt together your margarine, your brown sugar, and your water until all smooth and no chunks. Should only take about 2 to 3 minutes.
I'm using almonds and walnuts in this batch because that's just what we had in the pantry. But you can use any type of nuts. You can use flaxseed, which actually was a little tip I got from Facebook that I'm going to put in the next batch. Or you can use dried fruit. However, my family doesn't like dried fruit, neither do I. So we're probably not going to use dried fruit. But yeah, any kind of nuts or flaxseed or I don't know, probably lots of other things too that you guys can try just to add to the texture and taste. Okay, and I'm at 1/2 cup now. Let's see. Yep, the nuts don't go until the end. Something else that I'd like to recommend is clean up while you go. I try to instill this into all my children and into Grayson to clean while you go, because then when you're done, it's already put up and it's just easier. So when you're done with something, put it up. It's simple. So I got the nuts chopped and I'm going to set them aside, and they'll just wait because they don't go until the very end. Okay? I'm putting up the nuts.
After all the ingredients are melted together, you put
I don't know if you can get a shot of that. It's all liquefied, melted. Just a little bit.
4 cups of oats.
She's going to pour and I'm going to stir. Then I'm going to let her stir the rest because she likes to. But you want to make sure that, yeah, you want to make sure that all the oats have a nice glaze on them. That's what makes them taste yummy. Okay, pour the next one. We have 2 cups in. This is mix 3. And it's nice if you can work together as a team, because it really does help to stir it in 1 cup at a time, especially when you get down to the last cup. But see, it's nice and lightly coated. Go ahead.
You put 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Ideally, you want to put all this stuff in before, when it's still liquidy. That way I just think it'll mix better, but obviously we're filming and we forgot, so no big deal. You can still put it in after, and you just have to really make sure you mix it around.
You also put in 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Preheat your oven to 375.
Okay, now that it's all nice and coated, you see, yummy, you pour it in a cookie sheet. I like to line my cookie sheets with foil for 2 reasons. One, I have old cookie sheets and I don't like the bottoms of them. They're gross. So foil is great. Then 2, it's a way easier cleanup. You just take the foil out, throw it away. Easy, nothing sticks. So what I'm going to do, this isn't part of the recipe, I just do this for lots of stuff, is I take a little bit of olive oil and just dab some on here. Take a paper towel and just do this because it helps for the granola not to stick on the foil. It was really easy to pull off last night, actually. This is our second batch of making it, and it went really well. So anyway, now you got that all done. Grayson, hold this. Okay. And then you're just going to dump in your pan. Get it all down, nice and yep, get it all out. I just put it in a big pile, and then you can squish it down, which Grayson wants to do. So she's just going to squish it down in the pan. I'm sure this is how you make granola bars, and just kind of into bars, but I haven't really ventured off into that yet. But so she's going to flatten it all, get it all nice, and I just like, oh, okay. I just flattened it. It's like, it's not like, it doesn't have to be perfect or anything. I just did this. Get it all down, and once our oven gets to the right temperature, you pop this in for 10 minutes, and then it'll be nice and brown. Crunchy.
And yummy.
And we'll show you when this comes out of the oven.
Then you just, after your oven is done preheating, go ahead and stick your granola into your oven and set your timer for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you take it on out.
Okay, what you want to do is make sure it's, golden brown, and you just let it cool, and for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, maybe longer, it depends. You just have to, when you come over and you feel that it's hardened up and it's kind of crunchy or crispy, then it's done. This is the time now where you're just going to break up your granola and you're going to put it in your bag. And yesterday I did a little different. I put it in the bag, then I mixed the nuts in. I'm just going to sprinkle the nuts on now and then mix it all in the bag, because I only have the little bags. I don't have the gallon size bags, which normally that's what I'd like. But, you work with what you have sometimes. And so that's what we have. So now you see how it just comes up. You just kind of break it apart. Put it in your bag. Some of the pieces will stay in clumps, and some, it'll actually turn, it'll break apart in the old oats. But I'm going to show you what a finished bag looks like, okay, while she finishes this. Here you go, finished bag. And this pan will actually make this plus a little bit more of another bag. So, yeah, I think it's way cheaper. Like Fresh and Easy had granola on sale for $1.99. 2 pounds of oats for, I think it was on sale for $2.19. So, we've already made 2 batches, and there's still about a half oats left in here. So I think this is a way better deal making it on your own, and it really is not that time consuming, because there's some things like the yogurt a little more time consuming. Okay, I get it, but we're a homeschool family, so it's a fun project for the kids, and you can always learn to pinch your pennies right now. So I can't believe I actually just said that out loud, but I did. Okay. The granola makes a really wonderful topper to this homemade yogurt that we just made yesterday, actually, and I will be guest starring on Grayson's Homeschool Living again to show you how to make this yogurt, because Grayson wanted to film it. It's a little bit, it's a little bit runnier than maybe regular yogurt, but it tastes yummy, and the granola is really great on it. So here's some of the granola that we made yesterday, and I'm just making this bowl for Allie. She wanted to have her yogurt and granola as a snack, and so there she has it. It's a really good snack, and
It's a wonderful snack.
the granola, here Allie, the granola is, I think I bought that giant thing of oats for like $2.99. And then, whatever you can get your butter and brown sugar on sale for, depending on how, much bulk you buy or whatever. I think it's a really good deal. And then also this yogurt is an excellent deal, but I'll talk to you about that when we're actually filming the yogurt.
Thanks for watching Grayson's Homeschool Living. Subscribe and tune in for tomorrow's episode.